Hi there, Scorpios. Thanks so much for tuning in. I'm Astrogirl, and we're looking at June 22nd through June 28th. And there are two very interesting cosmic happenings this week. One in fire signs and one in a water sign. So it's going to be one of those weeks where we start off with a firecracker pace and then we end on an emotional note. So just be aware of that. On Monday, June 22nd, Jupiter, the planet of optimism and growth and hope in Leo, and Uranus, the planet of the unexpected in Aries, get together in a harmonious blend of faith in the unusual and unexpected. So you may find yourself actually picking up, doing something that you wouldn't normally do, finding yourself easily coerced, talked into going somewhere, maybe seeing a foreign film or one of those wacky plays that people put on that, no one's really quite sure what's going on. I remember I went to Blue Man Group years ago when it first started, and they were throwing like toilet paper at people, and I was like, okay, so this is, and it's still going. So I guess I just did not get it. But this is one of those times, Scorpios, where you get out of your comfort zone because you'll basically be pushed out of your comfort zone, and that's okay. You'll actually have a good time. And then later in the week, when Mars, the motivator, the planet of energy, slides into Cancer, your fellow water sign and ninth house of spirituality, you'll start to see the bigger picture. And while Mars in Cancer isn't exactly the best place for it to be, it gets a little top-heavy and a little loaded down with emotional drama and sensitivity. It does open us up emotionally. And your best bet with Mars in Cancer is to opt out of the offensive line and handle your aggressions by either running a slant route or playing for the defense. Scorpios, you rarely like to get embroiled in anything, actually. You are private, and you don't like to be caught up or thrown under the bus or anything like that. I think we see that time and time again. My examples would be Leonardo DiCaprio and Martin Scorsese, who are, live a very quiet life. And although Leonardo, spends millions of dollars and donates millions of dollars to keeping the oceans clean, and that he rarely makes a public fuss about it. He doesn't ever, sing his own praises. Half the time he looks like he's a Duck Dynasty guy, just doing his thing when he's not filming. So Scorpios have their little private time. However, Mars in Cancer is going to be good for you. If you've been thinking of going overseas, the next 6 weeks is a great time to actually book a trip and head over there. You'll have the energy, especially if you're going to visit long-lost relatives that you haven't seen in a while, and you know that there's going to be a lot of eating and drinking and telling the same story over and over again. You could actually deal with it with Mars in Cancer. Now, this is one of those times when it's kind of a lull after Mercury has moved direct. Mercury finally moved direct on the 11th, but I really felt like he was still out of phase until the 20th when he came out of his storm. Venus is going to be in Leo right through October, which is unheard of, retrograding next month. So this is really, as I said, the calm before the storm. Whatever you can do, Scorpios, to de-stress and to relax and not overdo it and not push yourself, that's what you should do. Have a great week. Be kind to yourself, and I'll speak to you again next week.